Alright, so guys, we're gonna have a video, and today we are going to be demonstrating, or trying to demonstrate, how you can win games in Speed Bonanza without having quick micro. And yeah, we're going to show why this is not a guaranteed win. This is just giving yourself the best possible chance of winning games, as we'll demonstrate in the middle of the video. But yeah, just the little tips and tricks you can do if you have slow micro and if you have quick micro, but you don't know what to do. Some of this is going to help you as well. But yeah, before we get into this video, we are going to quickly talk about some cool buttons down below. First one is the subscribe button. We're going for 12 to 900 subscribers by March. Looking close to 12 now, but it's cool. We've not been uploading much, can't expect too much. So yeah, you can subscribe if you're new, that really helps us out. Then we've got the like button, which helps our videos get promoted to more people. So yeah, if you want to hit the like button if you're already subscribed, or if you've just subscribed, then that really helps us out. And then the comment section. Yeah, if you want to comment, if you want to help us out even more, you can comment something down below. Comment anything you like, or if you can't think of anything to comment, just comment F, because we failed my driving test the other day because a small branch hit my wing mirror, and we're going at like 40 miles an hour, so it actually sounded quite loud, but you know, it was just a nothing thing that you can control. And the fat guy just like, yeah, okay, we're failing you. Oh, okay. So that's unfortunate, but anyways, back into the video. So how you win with a slow micro and speed bonanza. So there is Heli-Cobra farm, but it just really doesn't feel very optimal at all, because even a mediocre Heli-Cobra, if you face another mediocre Heli-Cobra player, they still got pretty decent chance of beating you in the mirror, and if they get BFB sent at you, then it just gets hard, and yeah, it's just pretty difficult. Heli-Cobra is just pretty much a safe, better strat. You basically need to try and play as optimally as you can. So if you see in this position here, we don't have any money, and we just about affording the Apache when he's sending us in these rainbows. However, rainbows is not something I would send in right now, because I would always go for the factory first, because he's kind of just drained himself by having to buy loads of Cobras and then spending all the money he had left on sending rainbows in. Really just drains him quite a bit, which gives us a chance to get back into the game, because he does have quicker micro than us. Not crazy quick micro, and he doesn't know all the stuff. But yeah. We get to this point, just send in 4 rainbows. This is all you really need to force the Apache, unless they are like smart and a bit risk-taking, then they're not going to die to it. But yeah, that's just all you really need to force more upgrades. You don't need to send in like 5k worth of rainbows to force the Apache upgrade. You can often get it with just like 4, or sometimes that will get like lightnings and stuff put down, and they have to stop microing then anyway, so it's also not the end of the world. Yeah, so what we like to do when we're doing it, we like to go for the factory, about 30k, and then we just want to go straight for BFBs. And you've got to send in the BFBs first, so we're slower at upgrading them, but he's gone for more money before he's gone for his rush. So we sell our factory as well to give ourselves more money. He doesn't need to sell his factory, but he doesn't have camo defense, so he's going to die to this. But he was going to lose either way, because he doesn't have any misdirections up, and he can't afford to defend all the BFBs we could send in there, because we could send in loads. And so we win that game even with the slower micro, so that's a yeah. A good start. Second game, opponent doesn't look quite as good, but we're on a really long map, and we're on our weak micro side again, left hand side, quite tough for me on my iPad. And yeah, you can also see like the place where you can place the heli is not right at the bottom, so it's a little bit harder to fit that in. But we are going to farm trick right at the start. Check out other videos you don't know about the farm trick, or if you for an explanation on the farm trick. Otherwise, just copy exactly what I did, and it will get more bananas, trust. So we get the 2 farms. We did we slightly mess up our lightning, but he eco nerfs that. Yeah, if you're playing against Heli, you want to make sure you're eco nerfing the Heli crates rather than the gen, but especially only on 2 farms. And he's going for ninja. So also would have seen we've been using our lightnings to anti-store pretty well here, and using our first eco nerf pretty early on, so we can start microing here. And he's only got like only just gone for his 3rd plantation, rather than it being a him having like 4-5 by round 5 and the game pretty much being over already. So that's good. We can start microing now, but you look how slow our micro is there. Like we really can't do it left side. But also we haven't really played too much recently, so our micro is a little bit slow. And when my micro is when I practice my micro a lot, I will say it is decent, but not good, just decent. And I've not been playing much recently, not practiced it at all for ages, so it's now like pretty bad again, as you can see. So we're just going to try our best. If you can't micro as quick as this, then you need to, you literally just need to practice a little bit and you'll get it to this speed, because I'm on the slowest device. This is a hard map to micro on. It's not difficult to get to this ability, unless you're literally like 70 years old and you have like arthritis in the thumb or something like that. But now we're going to go for our Cobra. So he's doing Ninja Sub, which is a pretty strange strat. If they get too many facts up, they can stall and first strike everything. I think it's better with Super, to be fair, but well, that's in T0 at least. I know, a good sub map. But we just send in huge regen Rainbow Rush. It can regen so much because the reactor spot's really bad on this map, and it's going to overwhelm him, and he's going to die, and we're going to take the win there. But pretty slow. But we just kind of kept him a little bit poorer. If he'd sold like stuff to sold a fact to defend that rush, then we'd have won that anyways. Anyway, this video is going to show this replay. We're just going to show this is a defeat. We're just going to show how. Doing some tricks like this, it's going to get you a load of wins, but it's not going to win you every game. So this is an example of what happens when you play against an opponent who has faster micro, and just shows you how there's nothing you can really do if they know what they're doing. So we're going to go for some farms. You're going to get price gouge. So Weppy does this with price gouge, which is quite strange. While we're price gouge, nothing's really happening. I just want to tell you, we got the top 10 grinders of 2023. I won't let all the top grinders of 2023 kind of the video. I'm not sure I'm going to make it top 10, name it top 10 or the top grinders. But yeah, Weppy features in this somewhere because he got the top one the other week. So good stuff, good stuff. But yeah, make sure you stick around for Saturday when that video is coming out. It's going to be a huge, really high effort video. So it mean a lot to me if you watch that. Anyway, so you can see we're kind of getting dominated already. The price gouge is slowing us down. We can micro through the price gouge, but we're not going to make nearly as much. But we make a tiny bit more than if we did nothing. So yeah, that's what we're thinking basically. We're out of lightning, so we're gonna. Well, we already upgraded it as well. Well, that we shouldn't have upgraded it. We should just put the heli down as a 0-0 and then upgraded it if we needed to. But we kind of need a feck here, but we can't really feck without being stung by the price gouge. He's gonna send yellows in. He's got his factory down. We've eco-nerfed him, so he can't get loads of money from those factories and keep microing. We send yellows in to try and force some stuff. He sends this in, and we can defend this by getting an attack down. But we try and wait as long as possible. But he sends us loads and loads of rainbows in because he has the fact down. See, if he didn't have the fact down, he can send us in all these rainbows, and we may have been able to do some tricks. But actually, we couldn't have done any tricks. We didn't have the lightnings left. But we do that, and now we just keep back to microing because we need to get our fact back. But it's already looking horrible. He's going to be sending in VFEs way before we can do anything. We're just too slow in this instance. We're on our weak side again, so that's unfortunate. And I think we died to the camos because we forget to get camo detection. But yeah, unlucky. Yeah, that's pretty much that one. We should have, because he sold the fact, we should have gone for the misdirection of the BFB to try and defend like that. But because you couldn't go for offense, but I think you'd still have won anyways. And it just shows that you still need, if you want to win as often as possible, you do need the quick micro. But we get back into showing you how you can win without as quick a micro, just not against everybody, not against the top players, especially not against Sweat. Oh, you have to do passive to give yourself a fighting chance on a long map and have good passive, but we're not going to show that today because we're doing some other videos. So Papilla, I think he's Spanish. I think that double L becomes the Y sound, but yeah. Yeah, so he's doing ninja start, so we're not sure what he was doing. He was in the grinding clan, but I know in the past he does pretty much everything. And he's actually going to be doing a super in this one. So we go for Heli first because we're on the right hand side. So it's going to be a little bit quicker micro than the last one. But, you know, it's not good anyways. We get deactivated, but deactivate's not the greatest versus Heli because we can still just sell that, go for the fact. If it was eco nerf, then we'd just be stuck making no money. If it was price gouge, we can go for the fact. We'd just be stuck making limited money with the Heli crate micro, but we could just get we get like 4k, 5k of FAC money just then. Yeah, roughly that. So that's fun. Also, maybe even more, I forget, I didn't count it, but yeah, now we can go back to the Heli micro. He's going to deactivate us, we can go for verbal bananas. We placed this here. We could try to place a Heli where that first Cobra was and get some more stuff down. We go for 2 Cobras, send to the leads, because that forces Flash Bomb straight away, which is going to drain him. He goes for Jitsu, which is not going to help him with that. and it might make him chase. Now we can eco nerf, so we can't sell more stuff to help him defend, so he has to boost. He does boost. We got that fact down there, remember, so we can keep sending in rainbows without really getting drained too much. If we could keep Heli-Crate microing at the same time, that would be even better, but we're just like not that focused at the moment. And we can't use these iPad tricks. And so he's still not got loads of money. He's just spent all the money he has on that flash bomb. A Sabo. And that's going to mean these regen rainbows are going to regen loads, and that's going to mean it's way too much for just a ninja. He's going to need to have an ODS down, which he doesn't have, or a super monkey need to get that down, but he doesn't get that down. So we're going to win that game pretty comfortably. And if he was going to defend it, he'd get completely drained, and we just send him in CMGs, he'd lose anyways. We find him again, so this time we're not sure what he's going to do. We're expecting him to try and do Ninja Ace, but he could also do Heli-Cobra on a shorter map. We're really not expecting Super again. So we think if we do Super, but without Deactivate or Big Balloon Buster, we're going to have a good chance if he does Heli, because we know he's not one of the spam gods. We know he's not the greatest spam player, so we have got a pretty good chance against that. And if it is Ninja Ace, which we're expecting, then we're also going to have I'm also going to outlast that nice and easily. So I'm just going to show you what happens when he does. So he eco nerfs us early on, so we're actually now expecting, I'm not expecting this at the time, but from this we should be expecting to be seeing Heli Farm Cobra, which he does do in the end. And so now it's kind of showing you how you can play against Heli Farm Cobra with Ninja Super. So you are going to lose to all the good micro players again, as we said before. But this is what you do to give yourself a fighting chance. If you think it could be Heli-Cobra, you do eco nerf to slow them down as much as possible, and damage boost is going to be the key here, really. We get 3 plantations. We gen because he's pretty close to being able to send in regen rainbows, and that will be really hard for us to defend. We go for a Republic, and we go for a Flash Bomb, because if he sends us rainbows right now and eco nerfs us, because he's going to go for it now, so he doesn't eco nerf straight away, which is a big mistake, because we can sell that plantation and get up a Sabo ready. So when he does rush us, he's got no factory, he's not making any money right now. We can just Sabo, and we can damage boost as well if we get scared. I don't think we even need to damage boost this. We shouldn't damage boost this. No, we don't. We just go for another Sabo. That's perfect defense right there. And now we can just start refarming. So he's got barely any money because he lost loads of money out on going for that rush right there. And now we got Sabo down. We're ready to defend everything. We're going to get a fair cut before he can really do anything. And we're going to win that game anyways. But we won that because he just died to our yellows. And if he did defend the yellows, he's going to get even more drained. Even more of a domination. And we're just going to win that either way. Anyways, last game. I think this is the last one. I believe this is the last one. It is against an eco player. So eco is super easy to beat in span with aggro. You don't even need quick micro to beat it. It's fun. Just do like your normal start. So we're seeing it's eco, so we know it's eco. But we're doing anti-stalling start anyways to eco and all that stuff. You can send a load of pinks, try and get the double shot. It forces it in a regular speed. So with speed effect added on, it's going to be even stronger. Trying to force its way through. We just do the normal gen start. We do force a double shot, which is good. We need to play slightly differently because we are going to need. He's going to use Salted Wounds, which is kind of cool. We're going to get a Razor Rose down just a bit earlier, a little bit too early because we should have got a few more crates so we could afford that. Could have lightning as well straight away, but I do kind of like saving my lightnings just in case something weird pops up. But so the way you play against the eco is you're just going to go straight for your ZOMGs, pretty much try and get them up as quick as possible. We're on our strong micro side, but that spot it can be a little bit funny to hit. Oh, we don't do this correctly. Yeah, we should just go straight for ZOMG. Rainbows aren't going to do anything to the glue gunner, especially considering he must have at least a lightning or a damage boost, which means a Jitsu would defend the end of the rainbows or just the lightning itself. We should have just gone straight for a factory. We actually misplayed this quite badly, but it's a pretty easy matchup, so we're fine anyways. I think the best eco strat for span is Ice Village Spike Factory, because with Rubber to Gold you can just get loads of money, especially if they're sending rainbows. You can just get loads of money, and then they can kind of just with the get ice shards popping off and spike storms popping all the ZMGs down, and you just struggle and lose. And but he's not doing that, and he's not the strongest player, so this is all completely fine still. The only thing he really has going for him is getting a load of eco, and if we send our ZMGs in like too late, as in like round 14 or 17 or something like that, then maybe he can just stall them all out and then counter us with a load of BFBs. And if we don't have enough money and can't defend them, then we might lose. But as long as we don't let something silly like that happen, then we'll be fine. So we're going to go for double fac, because we're going to send in loads of ZMGs anyways, so it is fine to go for double fac here. We're going to go for the Apache as well. We can sell the other Heli. And it's already because we went for those rainbows and I've not been microing very well. We're pretty far behind. We should be already sending the ZMG in ages ago, since we're not even getting eco nerfed. So it just shows how our micro is really not very fast, especially in this game. I sent in a few BFBs and now a ZMG. The BFBs are just going to be a little bit faster, and it's basically all we're looking for with those. And now the ZMG's the thing he's not going to be able to defend. Even with super, he's not going to be able to constantly super micro. We can now get back to doing some heli micro. Just want to get as many facts done as we can now, so we can just basically constant send in the COMGs and make sure he dies to all of that. But we're not too sure he's going to be able to defend it. So I guess it's all in a similar spot. It's only a few super monkey micros away. But I guess if he has ace, maybe he has a chance. But because we were a little bit slow. But imagine if we weren't even that slow. I mean, so completely fine. But no, loads of balloons. Got big balloon buster, so stuff's actually forcing as well. Wave really far on him, but it's not going to be enough, and he's going to die to that. And with that, it was pretty much wraps up today's video. So yeah, sorry we're not uploading in a while, but at least we're getting one up finally. Stick around to Saturday for the top grinders of 2023 video. And yeah, that's gonna wrap today's video. Hope you enjoyed, and we will catch you in the next one. Have a nice day, everybody.